I am Indigo Sage, and I am reminding you that you can catch me and more Tales of Tarot at Unapologetically Sage. That is my spiritual blog where you can read my post all about my awakening experience that we all hopefully will experience. So again, you can check me out on Unapologetically Sage, and also on Instagram and Facebook under Unapologetically Sage. I am Indigo Sage, an awakened soul. Welcome to my Tales of Tarot Intuition series. The purpose of this series is to showcase tarot cards of the same title featuring different imagery. I will discuss the meaning of the card, but ultimately we will discuss the meaning that the image displays. Because you must remember, not every image means the same to each person. Some tarot readers base their sessions on imagery alone. Both imagery and intuition are very important in tarot. The info for the decks will be in the description box below. As a bonus, I will highlight one angel number message at the end of each video in this series. Angel number message tiles were created by me as a companion to each of my tarot reading videos. Our guardian angels use number messages to communicate with us all the time. This video series will provide some insights for the featured angel number message at the end of the video. So let's sage this out. This video is about the Six of Swords. With this picture from the So Below deck, clearly you can see she's going from the darkness to the light, which is the theme of the Six of Swords from my intuition. The Six of Swords invites you to let go of whatever is holding you back, be it from your past or your present circumstances. In the boat stand 6 upstanding swords, a sign you are still carrying a heavy weight from your past as you move forward. Again, from the dark into the light. And if you want to break this down even more, the water, being in the water, represents emotions. Okay? You can see turbulent water down in the corner to the right. That's turbulence. You can see they're going towards the calmer waters, which is in the upper middle of the card, and you can clearly see the difference. So it's moving out of turbulence into the calmer waters, and this is all emotional, and that's what this card represents. But you're going towards the light and towards the goodness. You're leaving turbulence and going towards the brighter side of things. Okay? So get your Six of Swords on. Get your Six of Swords on. The Six of Swords shows that you are in a state of transition, leaving behind what was familiar and now moving towards the unknown. This is a woman who is by herself, and it looks like that's the moon. So I'm going to guess this is in the middle of the night, in the middle of some marsh. She has her row stick, and she getting it. Okay, she's getting it. She ain't got time. She ain't got time for the mess. The Six of Swords shows that you are moving in the state of transition. Okay, so you are transitioning, leaving behind what was familiar and moving towards the unknown. because you're tired of that. Just because it's familiar doesn't mean it's right. You may be going through a personal or spiritual transition so you can leave behind a relationship, belief, or behavioral pattern that is no longer serving you. Here we go. Six of Swords, leaving behind what doesn't serve you. That is the whole message of the Six of Swords. So here come this Casanova tarot. Y'all already know what Casanova is about if you've checked out Casanova tarot. He was kind of sleazy, okay? He was a sleaze bag. And so, of course, this Six of Swords still in a boat, and it still looks like this woman don't want nothing to do with him. But it says you may be going through a personal or spiritual transition so you can leave behind a relationship, a belief, or behavioral pattern that is no longer serving you. Six of Swords asks you to reflect on any emotional or mental baggage you may carry as you move from one phase to the next. This is the wild unknown, which still has that coming from the dark into the light feel about it. Coming from the dark into the light. Here we go. I love De Marseille with its simplicity. It is French, so as usual, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I'm going to say De Marseille. These swords may be memories, relationships, habits, behaviors, thought patterns, and beliefs that are no longer serving you. Point blank, period. That's what this one is referring to. Point blank, period. We just gonna, De Marseille shows up with just the facts, and the facts only, ma'am. That's how De Marseille shows up. And I love it. It's just the facts. Because when they show up, it's like, okay, you've traveled through all these other stages, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we are at the 6. And pretty much it's saying, what have you learned? What have you gathered? This is the journey. So these words may be memories, relationships, habits, behaviors, thought patterns, and beliefs that are no longer serving you. So what you got to do? Let them go. Let them go. Point blank, period. With the as above deck, they represent themselves as up top and reverse, means the same, and they are so loosely based, and they say take it how it needs to be. So this one says, on rare occasion, the Six of Swords indicates that you know you need to make a change or transition in your life, but are reluctant to do so. You spend many nights thinking about it, but do nothing. That's very interesting. So, guess what? I'll say it again. As above, Six of Air is what theirs is called, which translates to Six of Swords. On rare occasion, the Six of Swords indicates that you know you need to make a change or transition in your life but are reluctant to do so. You spend many nights thinking about it but do nothing. Here we are towards the end, coming on down to angel number tile 6. Angel number 6 brings a message from the angels to keep a balance between your material goals and aspirations and your spiritual inner self. Respect yourself and others by taking responsibility for your own life and be honest and fair in all of your dealings. Be grateful for what you have already, as an attitude of gratitude encourages further positive abundance in your life. This comes directly from Joanne Sacred Scribes. Her information is down in the description box. Click on it if you have more questions about the angel number tiles. As always, sages, I am going to ask you, if you like what you hear, click like. Go ahead and support me. Support me even more by clicking subscribe. And remember, if you would like more Tales of Tarot, go ahead and check out unapologeticallysage.com.